Heyo YouTube, Music Man here, and on February 28th, 2017, I have to put the date there for personal reasons, Call of Duty got a pretty big patch with a bunch of bug fixes, a new feature, and new weapons. I'm not going to talk about the weapons, mainly because I know how the community feels about supply drop weapons, even though one of them you can get for the Season Pass. Um, what I'm going to talk about in this video is the new feature that came with the patch called Kill Trade. I decided to try out this mechanic with my friend and teammate Cinder, and I believe I figured out how this mechanic works, so I'm going to try to explain it the best that I can. So to start, the Kill Trade mechanic, according to the patch, makes it so low health players can kill themselves with both energy and ballistic weapons. Basically, if you and I are shooting at each other, we can have the potential of killing each other. To explain what this means, I first need to explain how the game determines who gets to kill if two players shoot each other at the same time. In IW and past Call of Duty games, the way the game determines who gets to kill is like this. If both players start with 100 points of health, use the same gun with the same attachments from the same distance constantly, whoever gets hit first will die. The lag compensation isn't perfect, however, so the servers will think, I use the term loosely, that one player shoots before the other, even if both players see that they shot at the same time. Before you think that I'm saying that the servers think a player shoots 5 seconds before the other, that's not true unless the players actually shoot 5 seconds apart. But the server registers shots being fired at a fraction of a second apart. Now, because of that, the server will say player A gets the kill over player B because they landed all X amount of bullets before player B by, say, 0.005 seconds. Which is why player A gets to walk away needing only one more bullet to be killed, aka being one shot. The kill trade mechanic makes it so after you die, if you were holding down the trigger, you get one more shot. That's it. Now, guns in Call of Duty are hit scan, so when you pull the trigger, it looks like you're shooting bullets or energy beams, but behind that gun flare at the end of the barrel, the game is scanning for a hitbox of the other player. If the scan finds a hitbox, the data gets sent to the server does the damage calculations, and sends the data back to the game for both players. All within a fraction of a second. So, with Kill Trade, if player A and player B are shooting at the same time, same gun, same stats, same everything, the game and server sees that player A gets the kill and is one shot. But if player B held the trigger, their gun shoots one more time. If that scan hits the player A's hitbox, the server now says that player A and player B killed each other. There are a few conditions that need to be met, however. 1. Both players need to be in a head-on gun battle, and so shooting from behind doesn't work. 2. The gun battle has to be one-on-one. No outside players can be involved for this to work. 3. It can only work with full auto guns. It's less effective or even ineffective with snipers and single-fire guns. 4. If you are aiming off of the body when you die, the trade won't happen, so accuracy is a big factor in this. And 5. If you have guns with different fire rates, the shot will kill as long as the person who survives is one shot. Now comes the practical section. Is this feature practical? Yes. Currently, the feature is not in public matches. You can only use it in private matches, but when I tested it for practicality with Cinder, it is practical. Is the kill trade broken? Absolutely not. So many conditions need to be met for it to actually work. And the trades that I've experienced do make sense. So it's not like I'm shooting a guy over the shoulder and for whatever reason it hits snipers. Now, how is it for Search and Destroy? It's kind of difficult to tell, because in Search, people tend to flank more, corner camp more, just to catch people off guard. So it can work, but not often. Think of it this way. As long as you're in a head-to-head battle with one other person, it will most likely work. Will it be used in the CWL? I don't know. From what I can tell, it won't change the pace of the game, but as annoying as it is getting killed by someone you left one shot, it's as annoying getting traded by the player you just killed. Granted, there are scenarios where you can survive those engagements, but in the end, I don't know if it will be in the CWL. So that's going to be it for this video, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I explained the mechanic good enough. And I'll see you either when I stream to Twitch, link is going to be in the description, or over Twitter, also in the description. Bye!